Some of Hollywood's biggest stars became so toxic that directors literally refused to work with them. I'm talking fistfights backstage, career-killing interviews, and one incident involving a cup of urine thrown at a director's face. Yeah. These 5 actors didn't just burn bridges, they nuked them. Let's dive in. Chevy Chase. First up, the guy who got banned from the show that made him famous. Chevy Chase, SNL's first breakout star. Caddyshack, Vacation, comedy royalty. But here's what they don't tell you, he was a nightmare from day one. 1978, he comes back to host SNL and gets into an actual fistfight with Bill Murray backstage. Minutes before going live. Fast forward to 1997, he allegedly slaps cast member Sherry O'Terry. NBC bans him forever. Decades later on Community, he drops a racial slur on set and feuds with the creator. Some people never change. Katherine Heigl. Next, the actress who destroyed a $12 million per movie career in 2 interviews. Katherine Heigl, 2007. Emmy winner. Grey's Anatomy superstar. Hollywood's new it girl. She had everything. Then she called Knocked Up, the movie that made her a star, sexist. Publicly, director Judd Apatow. Done with her. But she wasn't finished. The next year, she withdraws from the Emmy race and says Grey's Anatomy didn't give her good enough material to deserve a nomination. The industry turned on her overnight. Written off Grey's. Movie offers disappeared. And Shonda Rhimes later said her new set was great because it had no Heigls. Ouch. Val Kilmer. This next guy was so impossible, one director said he'd rather climb Mount Everest than work with him again. Val Kilmer. Batman. Top Gun. Huge in the 90s. But on Batman Forever, he got into actual shoving matches with director Joel Schumacher. Then came The Island of Dr. Moreau. He showed up late constantly, refused to learn lines, fought with everyone. Director John Frankenheimer finally said, "There are 2 things I will never do. Climb Mount Everest and work with Val Kilmer again." Career over. Bill Murray. Here's where it gets uncomfortable. Because we love this next guy. Bill Murray. Quirky. Charming. America's favorite. Except his co-stars tell a different story. Lucy Liu confirmed he hurled insults at her on Charlie's Angels for no reason. Geena Davis said he screamed at her in front of hundreds of crew members. And in 2022, a $20 million film called Being Mortal was shut down entirely after complaints about his inappropriate behavior with a female crew member. The lovable guy from Groundhog Day? Not so lovable behind the scenes. Faye Dunaway. Last one. And this is legendary. Faye Dunaway. Oscar winner. Bonnie and Clyde. Also possibly the most terrifying person in Hollywood during Chinatown. Director Roman Polanski plucked a stray hair off her head. She asked for a bathroom break. He refused. So she urinated in a cup and threw it in his face. And get this, in 2019, at age 78, she was fired from a Broadway play for allegedly slapping crew members. 40 years later, same behavior. So here's the reality. Talent only gets you so far in Hollywood. Chevy Chase banned. Katherine Heigl blacklisted. Val Kilmer untouchable. Bill Murray movies canceled. Faye Dunaway still getting fired. The question is, who's next? Drop your guesses below. Smash that like button, and subscribe because part 2 is going to be even crazier.